we continue with verbs. They are used to express action, state, and probability. The so-called main verbs express action and state. There are three important auxiliary verbs: be, do, and have. The rest of the helping verbs express modality, which is essentially the everyday way of describing probability. The applicable questions for main verbs include: what is it doing? What is happening? In English, verb conjugation takes place via multi-word constructions from so-called participles. In order to understand the English verb system, we need to divide the verb class into several subclasses. Auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are used together with main verbs to form questions, negation, passive voices, modalities, and tenses. We do not ask questions about them. Only have, do, and be have infinitive forms. Examples include will, may, might, have, do, and be. Infinitive. They are used as the proper reference to a verb. Examples include to eat, to have, to do, to be. The to is not only used as reference, it sometimes becomes part of the active grammar. Perfect infinitive. They are used as the basic reference for accomplished action or state. Even though they are not as frequently used and mentioned as infinitives, they still take equally important part in the verb conjugation system. Examples include to have eaten, to have had, to have done, to have been. Present participle. This is an adjective formed from the verb stem. Somebody exerts an action on something. Adjective has already been discussed. In the example, the eating boy is a phrase, but I parenthesized the and the boy. We know their parts of speech. The is the definite article, boy is a noun. The present participle itself is eating. Past participle. This is also an adjective formed from the verb stem. Something receives an action from an agent. Example, the eaten sandwich. Again, the and sandwich are parenthesized. They are part of the phrase for meaning purposes. However, the past participle is eaten itself. The present participles and the past participles are logically related to each other. They actually represent opposite aspects of the same event. From the viewpoint of the boy, he ate a sandwich. From the viewpoint of the sandwich, it was eaten by a boy. It's all too frequent to mix up these two aspects by incorrect usage, which results in directional errors. Directional errors reverse the expected roles, thereby causing tremendous confusion in technical reports. Perfect participle. This is an adverb formed from the verb stem. Examples. Having eaten my lunch, I left for work. Having heard the news, I called my company. Having eaten is a perfect participle. Having heard is also a perfect participle. The rest of the verbs in the phrase are parenthesized. They are not part of the thought concept. Note that eaten is a past participle, but having is not a present participle here. This having is an adverb. It has the same ing suffix, but it has a different part of speech. It's also different from the gerund discussed later in this lesson, since the part of speech of gerund is between noun and verb.